In the theme of this video, I just got my hair colored to this beautiful peachy electric strawberry color, and girl, I am impossible to miss in the streets. So it's been like shock therapy a bit, but it's been good. I love how it turned out. It makes me feel like me. But I am for sure getting noticed when I go out. People just see me, they notice me, and they want to talk to me about whatever, like the weather, my dog, whatever. They just talk to me more. I do think that part of it is just because I stand out. But I also think that part of it is when you're shining authentically, people are just attracted to that. On the other hand, when you're not being your authentic self, it can feel extremely draining to just do life. Work feels impossible, going out feels impossible, taking care of family members or friends feels impossible. Like everything feels impossible because you're spending so much time and energy fighting this dragon in your mind and your heart that is keeping you from living your true self. You can't possibly expect to be living your true authentic self when you're actively fighting mental health struggles like anxiety, depression, self-doubt, and the like. It dims your light. And everyone has a light. Everyone has something special to offer the world. Like I said, you spend so much time and effort fighting this dragon that you just don't have anything left for the rest of life. At least that's how it feels for me. So before I tell you how I healed my fear of being seen, I need to tell you how I got here because I do think it's important. And before you skip ahead to the meat, consider hearing out my story because you might find something in there that applies to you. About a month ago, I realized that my mental health struggles were ruining my life. Okay, that's a little bit dramatic, but my true self was definitely not at the driver's wheel. I've been experiencing low energy, brain fog, and really stubborn weight gain that has led to me to not wanting to be seen. Sometimes the thought of someone seeing me, interacting with me, caused so much anxiety that I just wouldn't leave the house. When brain fog causes you to struggle to put together coherent sentences, it drains your social battery at like 10 times the normal pace. It's wild. So I've been staying in a lot. I would tell myself,
my anxiety is just really bad today, that's okay.
Or,
I'm just not feeling well today, no biggie.
I think it's healthy to give yourself a break sometime, but this was happening often and it prevented me from living life. It prevented me from doing things I love, like going out for group skates with my friends, or just things that I needed to do, like going to the grocery store or taking my dog to the beach. And that's not fair to Mochi. The beach is his favorite. Succumbing to my anxiety and giving myself an excuse that it was actually self-care to stay in put me in a negative loop. I wasn't getting enough social time, I wasn't getting enough sunlight, I wasn't getting enough exercise, and I was spending a lot of time by myself, which just put me in this really negative depression spiral. So I kind of had this moment one day where I realized that I needed to change regardless of how I was feeling currently, like regardless of, how my energy levels, my brain fog, how my body physically looked, whatever. Like I needed to change. I needed to make a change. I needed to change my mindset. I put my foot down and I was like, no, I am worthy of love and positive attention even if I'm a little bit spacey, or even if I don't feel 100%, or even if I don't physically look how I want to. I am worthy of love and positive attention. Just affirming this to myself, like saying it out loud, was so freeing. It gave me the keys to something that I had been looking to unlock. If you're struggling with feelings of worthiness though, I would recommend a statement like, I'm willing to believe I'm worthy of love and positive attention, because I know just saying that I am worthy of love and positive attention doesn't work for everyone. So if that doesn't quite fit, try on I'm willing to believe instead. So once I started affirming this to myself, it gave me permission almost to start fixing the problems that were causing my fear of being seen instead of hiding behind excuses. I think the ego gets crafty sometimes. Its only job is to keep you safe. So it's extremely resistant to change because change could be unsafe. Taking a chance, being vulnerable, being seen could cause you to experience some sort of negativity. So the ego's like, nope, keep it secret, keep it safe. Whatever mental health struggles or negative patterns you're currently experiencing, like the core issues that are at the root of your fear of being seen, are there for a reason. They kept you safe at one point in your life. The problem is that when we grow and move on in life, sometimes we hold on to these negative mindsets, these negative behavioral patterns, or even these mental health issues because they kept us safe at one point. And yeah, I was holding on to my fear like a security blanket. But I mean, think of it this way, it kept me safe, right? If I barely went out, if I didn't go have interactions with friends or strangers, then I would decrease the possibility that I would have a brain fog moment and someone might think that I'm stupid or something. I would decrease the possibility that someone might judge me for my body shape and size, and it kept me safe. My toxic trait is I'm afraid of rejection and negative sentiment. I want everyone to like me and think the best of me always. That's not realistic. And feeling safe doesn't always lead you to being healthy or living your best life. It can lead to depression, like it did for me, or it can lead to more severe mental or physical health issues. If you watched the backstory, thanks for being here. I hope it helped you, honestly. Like, I hope that me sharing what I was going through and what I'm still currently tackling and addressing in like my physical and mental health helps you to start looking at yourself too and start looking at, oh, I'm afraid of being seen because of this, or you know, my depression is actually because I'm not going outside, or whatever it is, and start making a path towards that core issue, towards that root issue. Because once we get that root issue like we established, we can start making those positive changes in our lives. This is how I'm overcoming my fear of being seen. Like I said, starting with the affirmation is what really unlocked doors for me. I had to tell myself, to give myself a mantra, I am worthy of love and positive attention, even if whatever that is for you. For me, it was even if I'm spacey, even if I don't look the way I want to, even if I don't feel 100% that day, I am still worthy of love and positive attention. From there, I knew I had to fix the underlying health issues that were causing this fear of being seen. So I made a doctor's appointment for the issues I was experiencing. I also researched brain supplements or brain health supplements. I started taking the Focus Blend by Four Sigmatic. I think it's really helping a lot. It's only been a week, but I'll leave it linked in the description below if you are similarly struggling with brain fog and want to feel more focused during your day. I also committed to myself to going for a walk every day. I've successfully stuck to my walking routine for 2 weeks now, and I have to say, while I still don't feel like energetic and like I want to go out every day, it is helping. It is helping. I think just like ripping the band-aid off and like going outside and getting exercise and sunlight and freaking touching grass, I think that helps. I have been noticing that my energy levels are slowly increasing. I think honestly just from this one practice alone. I'm not a doctor or necessarily a fitness expert, so I can't tell you exactly why this is the case, but I do know that it has been helping. So I'm tackling my core issues that are leading to this fear, and I feel like I'm making progress. While I'm working on the deep core issues, I also started tackling some surface level issues because I think they're important too. Since I gained weight, a lot of my clothes just don't fit me right. They are tight and uncomfortable and I just don't wear them. In addition, I work from home, so I spend a lot of my time in loose fitting loungewear with my hair up in a bun and zero makeup on. I started addressing my physical appearance so I could start feeling more deserving of my new mantra of being worthy of positive attention. Like if I looked in the mirror and I was just like, bleh, I look bleh, I feel bleh, then I won't, like logically, I won't believe that I'm worthy of positive attention. So I attacked it from both angles, both the core and the surface level. But I definitely think you can't start with just the surface level. Like you can't just go out and buy yourself a new wardrobe and makeup and get your hair done or anything like that and just expect to feel better. I think that starting with the core issue first is key, and you can still be working on the core issues. I'm still working on the core issues, but in the meantime, while I'm working on those, I'm also addressing my physical appearance, so that I'm matching what's going on in the inside, the transformation that's going on in the inside too. So I gave myself a little makeover. I started researching what I want to look like just by getting a Pinterest board and just starting to pin the looks that I like, whether it was makeup or hair or clothing, like what really called to me. And I think just defining what you want to look like, if you don't already know what you want to look like, or if you don't look like what you want to look like right now, just getting a Pinterest board and just starting to pin things that you like will bring a lot of clarity. And then you'll start to see, like those clothing items out in the wild, and then you can get that for yourself. But if you don't know how you want to present yourself to the world, then it's going to be a little bit difficult, I think. So I definitely recommend like starting a Pinterest board and defining like what that style is for yourself. I didn't go wild, but I did buy myself a few pieces that were in my new defined style. And I bought clothes in my current size of what I am now. No more trying to squeeze myself into clothes that don't actually fit me right now. And if I buy a piece that I really love, then I'll just take it to the tailor if I lose weight. But if I don't lose weight, then at least I'm comfortable in what I'm wearing right now. Putting in the effort and time to help yourself imagine where you want to be and taking steps to get there is honestly 90% of getting over the fear of being seen. Probably even 80% of that is addressing those underlying core issues. Like once you are just like, nope, I'm not going to do this anymore, I'm going to help myself. Once you start doing things to help yourself, whether it's through going to the doctor or seeing a therapist or reading self-help books or getting daily exercise or just going on sunshine walk, whatever it is that you have identified that you need to do to start addressing those underlying core issues, like that fear of being seen will automatically just start being diminished day by day by day by day. And remember, that fear is there for a reason. It kept you safe at a certain time in your life, but you're growing on and it's time to fold up that security blanket and put it in the drawer. Thank her for everything that she did for you, but it's time to move on. And keep in mind that this transformation is not going to be overnight, and it's probably not going to be easy. You see these makeover shows and posts on social media that show these like dramatic transformations, both in someone's personality and their looks, and it seems to happen overnight, but like social media lies. That is not the case. It's probably gonna be difficult. It's gonna have good, easy, fun days, and it's also gonna have hard days where you feel like you took 2 steps back and you're not wanting to go do the routines and the new healthy things that you decided you want to do to get better. That's okay. That's part of it. You just, get back on the horse the next day and keep on keeping on. So if that's 90% of healing the fear of being seen, the other 10% is like shock therapy. You just have to put yourself out there. whether that's through giving yourself a new style, wearing bright clothing instead of dark colors, you know, whether that's a new hairstyle like I did, putting pictures of yourself on social media, literally just going out into the world, like even when you don't feel like it, going to the grocery store, going for a walk, going to see friends, whatever it is, just putting yourself out there and like gently forcing yourself to just go out instead of, you know, hiding behind these excuses is that other 10%. You could even start a YouTube channel like I did, and honestly, this video series has already been life-changing for me. If you go back and look at my first video, you'll see how timid I was, how scared I was. I was like, the video was literally out of focus. I was talking so quietly, my voice was breaking, but I had committed to just putting myself out there even if I was scared. So that's definitely the other 10%, is just doing it. Even if you still feel that fear of being seen, just be like, nope, I'm gonna do one thing today that is going to like push back against that fear. Like I said, whether it's a new style or just going out or being on social media or being on YouTube, whatever that looks like for you, you need to just start pushing back against that natural like fear and excuses that you've been making for yourself to stay hidden. You can't stay hidden anymore. No matter what happens, whether you get a lot of positive attention, no attention, or maybe people that don't get it make rude comments, commit to that mantra. Commit to telling yourself that you are worthy of love and positive attention, even if, even if. Who cares what the even if is? It doesn't matter. You can end it at, I am worthy of love and positive attention, or I'm willing to believe that I am worthy of love and positive attention. Because you are. You are. I'm telling this to you, watching this personally. You are worthy of love and positive attention. You are worthy of healing this fear of being seen. You are worthy of healing these underlying issues that are causing the fear of being seen. You are worth it, baby. Like, just go out there and glow. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If it helped you in any way, let me know. Leave a comment below, like the video, subscribe to my channel, which tells YouTube to push this content out more to other people who might be going through the same issues. Have a great day. You are worthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.